On the phone with her last Tuesday in that one phone call where she was upset after seeing it.
The 16th, was it Wednesday?
It was Tuesday or Wednesday night.
It was Wednesday night.
But she's trying to get the boyfriend's number from you, and you were saying,
from anybody.
I'm not going to go. You're like, I'm not going to go around and around with you here.
Pretty much.
You specifically said something to the effect of, look, you're not telling us where she is. You're not telling us everything you know. And I'm not going to play this game, or I'm not going to go round and round with you, especially after what you've, been doing to Mom for the last 4 or 5 weeks.
Absolutely.
What was that? Was that not answering where Kaylee was? I mean, was the family aware that she was unaccounted for?
No, not at all. I'll clarify that specifically.
Yeah.
My knowledge on what had been transpiring over the last few weeks is that my mother and my sister, and even my father and my sister, had regular contact daily, sometimes even every couple hours. And specifically what I was talking to is every time that my mother talked to my sister, it was, how's Kaylee? Oh, she's good. Okay, where are you guys at? What's going on? We're here. We're doing this today. This is what I'm doing for work. Things like that. When am I going to get to see you and Kaylee? And it was always tonight, or I'll be there tomorrow, or I'll bring her home tomorrow. Every single day, it was the same answer. And my mom, of course, grows, more and more frustrated, as you can imagine. However, she was told that every day. She never actually heard Kaylee's voice in the background, but when your daughter tells you everything's fine, this is what we're doing, and everything makes sense because she said she was going to be taking some time away on vacation and things of that nature, and she's going to be working, and the babysitter will be, she will be with the babysitter and all that stuff. They're all very believable stories, right. Which, of course, is what we are now. As soon as that all went down, it was, well, that's what she was saying as a cover to not tip off the family that she's actually missing and she's looking for Kaylee.
Right. Any new leads that you got out of your sister today that police can work on, number one? And number two, do you know if Baez, your sister, and deputies met this afternoon?
Well, what I can speak to is, let me answer your first question as far as the tips and leads and things of that nature. I did try to ask my sister specifically because I knew she hadn't had a voice to clarify the June 9th date that she had given originally, and which is obviously now June 16th because we have the video of the 15th. So we obviously knew where Kaylee was on the 15th. But, she just kind of just vented her frustration of almost what is it going to matter if they've been misconstruing and misrepresenting some of the things that I've been saying anyway. And we have found errors in the police report, whether they were just typos or things of that nature. So I know that it maybe wasn't scrubbed as thoroughly as it needed to be. Now I understand it did take a few hours to develop, and just with the nature of the story, something needed to get out there, but. Frankly, you guys will wait for the information if it's accurate, and that's what everybody needs to be concerned about, is make sure that everything is accurate so it doesn't turn into something that, frankly is wrong and is throwing everybody off the real story, which is Kaylee's missing.
What did she say is inaccurate?
You did have a second question. I'm sorry. If the attorney, yes, if they were meeting today. I did speak with Mr. Baez before he was going in to visit my sister. This was after myself, my mother, and my father, had gotten to, see Casey over the video screen. He said that he was going to go in and speak with my sister.
That's Lee Anthony, the brother of Casey Anthony, talking about visiting with her and basically saying that it's the first time that he's had a chance to speak to her since the recorded phone call that we've been playing this afternoon. And he says that she is willing to speak to specific investigators with the Orange County Sheriff's Office and with the FBI to tell what she knows.
He also took the reporter's questions because during that 8-minute 911 call, when Lee was on the phone with his sister, all she wanted to do really was get her boyfriend's phone number from Lee, as well as her friend Christina. And again, he said, Casey, what you've been putting us through for the past 3 to 4 weeks is enough.
Our Michelle Meredith is on the scene there. She is continuing with that interview, and if there's any news that